going to be able to draw this time. Hopefully we won't F4 through our turn again. One of those weird hands. Don't like drawing the expensive spells early in the game. I don't think this hand does anything, so I'm going to have to ship it, especially being on the play. His hand is leagues better. If I see him play blue mana untapped, I will probably run out the kitchen things first. Yeah. I mean, or no. The pod first if he has the blue mana, and the things if he does not. Because blue decks tend to counter pods, whereas non-blue decks tend to destroy the pod. So if he's not playing blue, then I'm going to want to wait until I can actually activate the pod before I bring it out. And my guess here is Dredgevine or some kind of dredge. Could also be Ikora's Vengeance. Yeah, it's definitely Dredgevine. This deck's pretty good. It's not as good on the draw, but I mean, what deck is nowadays? I think I still want to play Kitchen Finks. Might have been a good idea to play the wall if I don't get a land, because then I still can't play and activate pod. So that's when I would just play Wall of Roots. Having the Ranger in my hand changes things a little bit, though. I gotta be careful with this card. As long as he doesn't green mana, though, he can't disrupt me. Okay, so I got the land. I don't even know what I'm going to turn this into. I think I'm just going to play Ranger here and attack. Guess I could kill that with a Murderous Red Cap, but I don't know if that'll be good at the moment. Gotta hope my bird here doesn't die because I don't have any black mana. And getting Deathrise Shaman here in case the game goes longer will help me control his dredge cards. Usually once he hits 3 lands or so with the Shaman, he just hits the dredge threshold and just starts, he'll like never draw anymore, he'll just dredge all his cards. But he needs to have a troll in play so I can discard the dredge. So it looks like that's what he's digging for. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a slow start here, which is good for me because mine is about average. Alright, so I think here I'm just going to play out Wall of Roots and these two, and I'll save pot for next turn. Because not hitting the land there makes it where I can't play this guy. I think it should be pretty obvious what I'm playing now. You gotta be careful playing Wall of Roots online because once you add the mana, you can't take it back. Okay, so worst case, he can make a Vengevine next turn. Yeah, I don't really see how he wins. I mean, he could have any number of things. We get green mana here to turn on this shaman. I mean, I'll make sure the shaman's dead before I try to go off. He's starting to mount an offense, though. Easy cast one more creature and get his Vengevine. Okay, there's the creature for Vengevine. It's only one, though, so it's not all that bad. I'm trying to decide if I want to block with my ranger. Oh no, he tapped his green, so he's just screwed. Yeah, oh well. Too bad for him, I guess. He could still have a lightning bolt or something. Should I wait a turn? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, well. Guess I will commence to winning. Okay, so he didn't just scoop, so maybe he has something. Alright, so activate pod, and I'll sacrifice. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the bird. Because this can still add mana. Alright, start scrying for what we need. Okay, this is where he would want to kill something. He's got a bolt. That's the correct bolt target, so I might as well get some use out of it. So it gives him a turn. Wouldn't mind having that card. But I don't think I need it. Yeah, we'll put it on bottom. Let my second scry matter more. The best thing to do is remove Finks here, but he had to use his green for the troll. That's pretty good, but now I can't cast it. Yeah, I can't cast it, so I've got to bottom it. But I do have a second pod, so that helps. He's not really in a good blocking position. Could attack, but I'd rather just block. Alright, so we'll just win next turn. Turn this into Melira. Turn this into Red Cap, kill this, and go off. Unless he has another lightning bolt. That makes me want to get Spellskite first. But I don't have the option to do both. If I draw Court of Calling, that helps, or even draw the Spellskite. But if I draw Spellskite, I can't play the pod. Alright, very happy to trade Ranger Vios here. doesn't seem to have anything super relevant. Creature number 1. Does he have another? Nope. Alright, here I will happily remove its Vengevine. Alright, well, looks like we drew this anyway. Okay, so this should be for the game. He has no cards in hand. This will die before I go off. Remove the Sphinx. I could remove it in response and keep him from gaining life, but I think I'll just remove his Dark Blast or something. He should scoop here. Let's go with... I think I want to go with Dark Blast. I mean, I don't know what would go wrong, but can't hurt. Alright, so we win game 1. He can easily be fast, though. Alright. Dredgevine. Graveyard Hate. Is that it? Is that all I can do? Get some Linging Souls can block well. I don't think I want to race him or anything. I just need to stick to my game plan. I think I want to substitute Sliver for Pride Mage post board. I honestly don't think Abrupt Decay's that good. Can't kill Vengevine, and everything else will die to something else. Anyway, I think Lingering Souls is pretty good. I'm not really sure. It blocks a lot of his 2/1s pretty well. Sphinx is moderate. It's not hyper aggressive. Maybe cutting a Sphinx is fine. The Persist is pretty good. Getting aggressive on him isn't a terrible idea either. So maybe slightly go down on the Melira plan, because it just kind of leaves me vulnerable. Maybe I only need 1 Lingering Souls? Let's try this. Took its playmat again. Seems to happen a lot when I submit last. This hand seems really good. Got a clear couple turns of what I'm going to be doing. Mulls to 5, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a risky take with these dredge decks. Looks like he has an unnecessary stop set on my upkeep. I really don't want to shock myself, but I might have to. I have kitchen finks so I can stem the bleeding a little. I gotta make sure I get my colors on my lands correctly. So next turn I can go... I can play all three of these, but I think I'm gonna run the kitchen finks out first. Okay. So no end of turn discarding for Dredge is good. Helps the fact that he's on the Mold of 5. So no attacks. I like that. So I can play Wall in defense. Or I can just play Finks and Bird. I'll play Wall first. I don't know, Wall can be... I don't know. It's actually kind of tough. I'll just play Wall and Bird. Or Finks and Bird, rather. So I think Wall is, since it can be active immediately, is a better play later. Still no Dredge cards. Next turn I'm going to play Ranger into Deathrite Shaman. I'm going to get 2 Deathrite Shaman actually. If I draw a land I can play both. So he's just going to hardcast a Vengevine, which will gladly trade with my Kitchen Finks. He can't attack with this profitably, unless he has 2 creatures to discard, and he still can't really. So I hope he doesn't. Nope, he just can't attack here. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter with Bird. This is why I like Melira, because they get to play mainboard Deathrite Shaman. One of each color, right? So now he's just under a lot of pressure to get a much more aggressive offense, because this is going to stop anything he's doing. You might even just scoop to that. I mean, he can't attack into my board. He can't put too many cards in the graveyard, and I'm just going to grind him out. I'm probably going to start attacking next turn. Yeah, he just couldn't handle that. Right, so the deck doesn't always need to combo. It can sometimes just play a lot of good, efficient cards with Birthing Pod. Even though I didn't get Pod that game, I still had some filtration in the form of Ranger VOs and just good cards. But anyways, I'll probably get one more round in because these are pretty quick.